This is the day in the life of a multi-seven-figure entrepreneur. It's about 6 a.m. We're about to head to the gym. Now, I usually get up a little bit earlier, but I had money on the Ravens and Bengals game. Ravens +8. Thankfully, they covered. And yeah, we're about to head to the gym and get our day started. I used to take the dog out before the gym, but as she got older, she doesn't like to get up. So I take her out when I get back from the gym. Right, Poker? You like to sleep? Yes, you do. Now, you're going to see throughout this vlog, I'm a person of mass time efficiency. As you probably may have seen my other YouTube video about how I get people to like swipe on Tinder for me, I do things very, very quickly. So, for example, when I work out, all I do is superset. So, I basically do 2 workouts in one to get out of here in 45 minutes to an hour to continue on my day. And you'll see that kind of, I do the same thing throughout the rest of my day. Right, I believe in time efficiency and executing at a super, super high level. The number one thing I love most about where I live is the gym. Now, the gym is not too spectacular. It's empty, it's spacious. It's not too bad. It's got what you need. But I hate people in my gym when I work out. That's why I go early, and that's why I go here, and I don't go to LA Fitness, because I like empty gyms. Nothing bothers me more than someone on my machine, and I have to wait. But yeah, that's part of the reason I go so early, and part of the reason I stay in my complex instead of going to a little bit of a fancier gym. And that is a wrap for the gym. We have a really busy day ahead of us. My partner's actually in Puerto Rico, so I got to take over all duties, and especially there's a lot of calls and a lot of stuff to do because we fired a lot of our employees a couple months ago because things weren't going the way we wanted to. So yeah, should be an interesting day. But let's shower, freshen up, have protein, and do our thing. It's time to go outside. Are you ready? Come on, let's go. So this is the daily morning protein shake. You got to put some ice, scoop of peanut butter, 3 Oreos, a cup of milk, cookies and cream ice cream, and 4 scoops of mass protein. And the reason I'm doing this right now is because I am trying to bulk and put on weight, and I'm going to start cutting in a couple weeks. Welcome to my 10-minute routine before my day and call start. Basically, I listen to Colin Coward, I drink my protein shake, or I basically chug it, and then I go to work. Alright, so Monday mornings are generally content days, and the way I set up my content, as you may have seen with the screen being, with the back being black, is that light gets dimmed. I use that mic, and the camera I'm using right now goes right there, and I actually put the script of what I need to say right here. Now, I obviously can't film me filming content because the camera I'm using is what I use to film YouTube videos, but Monday mornings are my content days where I record new ads if I have to, and I record 2 new YouTube videos. So I just got off the phone with someone, and not someone that I think would be a good fit for the program, but so right now I have to take what's called sales calls, basically selling people into the program because my partner and I fired a lot of our sales team. And this person was basically telling me how his wife is just dragging him down, and like she just wants to spend way more money than they have, and I was like, dude, you can never get ahead unless you just stop doing that. Interesting conversation. I probably went a little bit too long, like an hour and a half, but I had some free time. And then what I'm doing now is, if you could see over there, right over there, my editor edited some YouTube videos. I can't believe sports so are worth that much money. Me too. I have to give it the final green light. It could be put on YouTube because sometimes there's some edits that are messed up. You know, I say one card and there's actually another, etc. But yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment before I have a call in about 30 minutes. So part of what I do is I ship cards every day. Usually I'm shipping a card every day that I sell, and sometimes I gamble some of my cards. So I bet on a team yesterday that lost, the Minnesota Vikings to the Giants. So I lost this bad boy, which is like $4,000 to $5,000. I have a video coming out on YouTube about it. I don't know if it'll be out by the time you see this, but that's part of the things I do every day. So as you can see, I print shipping labels pretty frequently, and I'm probably gonna head to the post office when I have an hour free time. So this is the secret to my fitness success. Redefined meals. All you gotta do, pop it open, put it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and you are golden, and they taste pretty good. Yep. Look how good that looks. And what I do when I eat, I'm usually watching Colin Coward, or sometimes my other guy, Alex Hormozy, who's more of a business guy. So we are on our way to the gym. Usually I do some sort of cardio later in the day. I have a little gap in between, so I can kind of go at 3 o'clock. But usually I play basketball or tennis at like 5, 6, 7 o'clock, whenever my day ends. But today it's weird, my day's later. So I'm gonna go to the gym, go for a swim actually. That's what I do for cardio when I can't play tennis or basketball. And then afterwards drop some packages off some cards I sold over the weekend. So just got done swimming, driving home, have a couple more calls to take, and it reminded me of a really funny story. So in 2021, I think, or 2020, when the gym opened back up, so did the pool. Now, I went swimming one day, and I got out of the pool, and I found out the showers you couldn't use them for whatever reason, some pandemic rule or something. And I was like, what? And an old guy who I was swimming with, who was in another lane, same thing. He was planning on taking a shower, right? You don't want to get in your car wet. And what he did is he was like, you know what? Fuck this. So the shower, the public shower next to the pool, like in the public area that you're supposed to rinse yourself with before going into the pool, where everyone can see him, he just got right down naked and started showering in front of like 6 or 7 people. And the lifeguard was like this young teenage girl, and she was like, you can't do that. I don't think you're allowed to do that. And he was like, I don't fucking care. How am I supposed to go in my car wet? That's not fucking happening, blah, blah, blah. And it was weird, it was creepy, but it was hilarious. It was so funny. But it was pretty dumb for a gym to not have the showers open, but have the pool open. Funny story. Some of you guys might find it creepy, but I thought it was funny. Just had a student enroll in the program. I had a very interesting conversation that I've had with a lot of people. So he was like, oh, should I do it? Should I not? A few $1,000s, this and that. And I was like, dude, you went to Duke University. You went $100,000 plus in debt to work a job you're not even happy with, and you didn't even flinch at that. But a couple grand here, you're flinching at the idea of doing something you're actually passionate about and something that you can see make money. And the great thing I said was the first 2 years of college, you probably didn't learn anything that has to do with your engineering job, right? Taking expository writing freshman year, you paid thousands of dollars to learn that crap. And you knew you'll never use it, and you don't use it. It's funny when you think about college versus coaching. It's something I'll never stop talking about because I just think it's just so insane. Now, that's a wrap for the day. That is all the calls. Sometimes things pop up at night. Now, something interesting is happening. This girl is coming over who I met on Hinge, okay? And she actually saw what I do. I guess she saw one of my advertisements, and her dad unfortunately passed away, and she wants me to look at her dad's old baseball cards. So I said, yeah, sure, come over, wink, and, I'll look. And I told her, you might have some stuff from the 90s that could be worth something. More than happy to show you if you got anything and help you make some extra cash. This girl's beautiful, beautiful, from Spain, and thankfully, she did not see that video I posted on YouTube about my whole Tinder system. Let's keep that a secret between us. It may be a turnoff, might be a turnoff, but the way I actually met her and the way I actually hung out with her, I actually matched with her on Hinge like maybe 4 months ago. And since I'm a little bit weird and a little bit creepy, what I do is whenever I get a girl's information, I log it in the contacts in my phone with their name and where I met them, like what app and where they're from, because I travel a lot. And let's say I'm going back to Scottsdale, Arizona, or I'm going back to New York, or going back to Miami, and I want plans, I can just go on my phone and look at all these previous people who I've met. So that's a little secret, I guess. Keep or save the people who you meet. Hopefully she doesn't see this video, but she is beautiful and she's super cool, super down to earth, super cool. I hung out with her a couple days ago, and honestly, usually I never hang out with girls during the week. I have a strict rule: Sunday through Thursday, no females, no drinking, no fun. It's just work out and work. So, but it was obviously my business partner's gone in Puerto Rico for a week, so I'm home alone, number one. And number two, it's not really hanging out with a girl. It's more like she wants me to look at her cards. She hit me up to come over. So I wasn't going to say no. I guess I'll go against my rules for a day. But, yeah, quick interesting thing. Let's see what happens when she comes over. So we have our friend Regina here. Regina, say hi.
Hi.
And we have her, my dog's not being friendly. And she brought over all these old cards, which I'm going to look at. This is usually not a regular occurrence. And neither is another dog in my house. But we have the Cowboy game on and we're going to take a look. We have like shit I've like never seen before. What is this?
Those look like extra large cards.
That's what they are.
Yeah.
Where were these? Were these in your house?
Yeah, they were in my shed actually. So there might be bugs in there.
And that is the end of the day. I basically sit back, watch football, go to bed, wake up at 5:30, 6 a.m. and repeat the same thing. Definitely a great day. Got a sale, was able to help someone get into the program. Also, hung out with a cool chick. She's a super cute dog. And we're winning the Cowboys game, which is even better. But if you like this stuff, like, comment, subscribe. I'm always doing all sorts of weird, wacky stuff, traveling all over. But like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.